Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for what we call Faces of First Year. So what we do is the First Year Experience Program brings you different resources and key people from those programs so that you can meet them, get to know them, and what they do for you here at Pima Community College. So today we are featuring none other than Campus Safety. And so let's go ahead and have you introduce yourselves.
I'm Officer Andrew Silva. I'm a police officer with Pima Community College Police Department, and I've been employed here for just over 2 years now.
Awesome.
And I'm Officer Libby Garcia. I've been employed with Pima College for a little over 2 years as well.
Perfect. And if I forgot to mention it, I'm Renee Forsyth, and I lead the first year program here for Pima. All right, so Andrew, who else is part of your team with Campus Safety here at Pima?
So here within the police department, we have a whole team of people that work with us. We have a dispatch center, we've got other sworn officers, and we've got community service officers that work with us.
Mm-hmm.
We have 24 sworn officers, 9 community service officers, and then our staffed dispatch center.
What's the difference between a sworn officer and a CSO?
Oh, good question. So police officers are fully certified police officers by the state of Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Will be the ones you see with badge and gun. We are police officers. Community service officers help with other stuff around the campus, but they haven't been through an academy. They're just here to help with
They're our eyes, basically.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They do the jump starts, and they can help with fingerprints, unlocking the doors, and
Perfect. Extra hands and eyes on the team.
Right, exactly.
Perfect. So Lindy, how would a student know, is there a particular officer assigned to each campus? Do you guys patrol around as there's needs? How does that work?
so we rotate, especially if there's different events, like if downtown's having an event, they'll staff downtown a little more heavily, so we rotate.
Mm-hmm.
So we stay familiar with what the campuses look like and the area and whatnot.
Cool.
Our police department has 4 squads. Within those squads, we have set groups of people, and we rotate shifts. So some of us will work day shifts, and then later in the year we'll work night shift, and then we'll work for different supervisors, and we all have different rotation schedules. But yeah, you'll see every face at every campus different times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that really leads well into a question of when is your resource available for students?
Okay, so we have like I said, I mentioned we have the dispatch center.
Mm-hmm.
They are 24 hours. They're there all the time at the number provided, 520-206-2700.
Mm-hmm.
You can call them at any time for any of the resources that we provide.
Mm-hmm.
Police officers are on campus before you, and we're here after you guys leave. We work 6 a.m. to midnight, and that's why I said we have different squads covering those different shifts. The CSOs, they have varying schedules, but mostly they're here usually morning and early afternoon when the majority of classes are going on.
Cool. So bottom line, whether you're taking a day class, evening class, weekend class, they'll be here to be of support to you.
Exactly.
Awesome. So Lindy, what are some of those key services and resources that Campus Safety provides to students?
So we do fingerprints, found property, vehicle jump starts, first aid, personal escorts, as well as any criminal activity. We take care of that as well.
Mm-hmm. So for first year students, are they missing out on anything if they don't go to your office or if they don't use you guys?
It's a good idea to know where we're located if someone needs to retrieve found property or they lost an item or they have some kind of emergency.
Mm-hmm.
But not going there is not necessarily a bad thing. It's also where we process suspects and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, absolutely. I see that we have some folks joining us live. If you have any questions during the broadcast, don't hesitate to just drop them down in the comments box below. If you like what you're hearing and seeing, also throw us out a thumbs up or a heart. We love to see that you guys are getting something out of this resource. So I'm going to just throw an oddball question in there just to kind of see where you guys are at. If you were to describe your resource like, I don't know, let's say a carnival ride. What kind of carnival ride might it be and why?
Carnival Ride, so many to choose from. Our resource for us is probably more like, I'd say a roller coaster.
Okay, why?
It can be really slow.
Mm-hmm.
It can speed up real quickly. Our jobs go from 0 to 100 real quick sometimes.
Uh-huh.
A lot of ups and downs. Sometimes it'll make you sick. A lot of twists and turns. It's always changing. But at the end of the day, we always come home. We're back around.
Come home with a smile at the end, right?
There you go. Yep.
I love that.
And somehow we wake up and want to do it again the next day. So yeah.
I even asked them before we went live how Friday the 13th with a full moon went for them, and whether that was one of the parts of the roller coaster where it was like just pretty slow, or if it was like full pace.
And that's where you expect that big drop and just full speed, and it let us down. It was one of the boring ones.
That's awesome.
But that's okay. That's okay. No job.
For sure. So, Lindy, you had touched on a little bit about, you're not really missing anything if you don't come into our offices, but it's good to know where we are located.
Yes.
So how would a student know where to find the campus safety offices at each campus?
So we have police offices at all our main campuses, and they're normally marked, or they're marked, and they usually have some sort of light. There could either be, there's also a red phone outside, so if they don't have a cell phone, they can just pick up a phone that's outside, and it's connected directly to our dispatch department.
Awesome. Now you mentioned lights. Is that the blue lights that we see around campus?
We do have blue lights in a lot of police offices. I know, like specifically the one at downtown campus, you can almost see it from like the main walkway. You can see the blue light. It'll direct you right to where we are. But we have other blue lights around the campus, and those are blue phones.
Okay.
So those are emergency phones. It's just it's a speaker with a button, big red button. You push the button, and that dials directly to our dispatch. So you can always reach the police by calling 911. But 911 would go to the center of the city. They would figure out who's calling, where you're calling from. They would transfer it, and then that would get transferred to us. When you push that blue phone, or you call the 2700 number, that goes straight to our dispatch, which is only for our police department. So they can take calls quicker and they can get us there quicker, which is why we're on the campus at all times for that quick response time.
Awesome.
Students get, it's an emergency blue phone is what it's called, but it can be used for anything to contact dispatch if you don't know how. We have people use it to call for like a jump start for a dead battery. You can call for an escort if it's dark, you got a late class. We can walk you to your car, from your car, those kind of things. Even just to report suspicious activity. So some of the campuses are maybe like a little bit less lit, or maybe less presence. And some of these classes go until 11 o'clock at night. And you see something that you don't like, just head over to that blue phone, push that button, dial straight to our dispatch, and we get an officer to you real quick. So yeah.
If you don't know where they are, if you see us walking around, we can walk you to the police station as well, or police office.
Awesome. I always have the students also key into their phones just the basic 2700 number. So that full number is listed on this video preview, but it's also 520-206-2700. Also, if they want some more information, you guys have a webpage on PIMA's site, right?
We do.
So it's pima.edu/DPS.
Correct.
Awesome. So that will give you more information about the kind of services they provide, how to get in touch with them. Anything else on that site they should look at?
It's pretty basic information, just a little bit about the operations of the department. We're working on increasing our social media presence. We have a lot going on with that, but that's kind of in the works right now. So right now, all you're going to find on there is basic information, but that is available on the website.
Perfect. There's also a way that you can sign up for alerts here at the college, so that let's say you have not yet come to campus, but for some reason the campus is closed. Maybe there's flooding or a power outage or some other reason why we need you to just stay away for a little bit. So the way to get hold of that is how?
You pick up your phone, start a text message, compose a message, and the number you're going to dial is 79516. You're going to text the word alerts, plural with an S, ALERTS. You send that message, you'll get a message back saying that you're now enrolled in the alert system. Email, by enrolling in class, you're already enrolled into email alerts, but those are a little bit slower. Nobody checks their email right away. You don't get notifications. Everyone's got their text message or their smartwatch or whatever, you get texts right away. So like if we have an incident or a major incident, even some minor incidents where we need to get a message out very quickly, we have a loudspeaker system, but you might not be able to hear that depending on what classes are. Or like you said, if you're not on campus, you can get that text message and it'll tell you, stay away, we're working such and such scene, and at this time we're going to request, because we're not going to want anybody in, we're not going to want anybody out, we have to control that. So that's just a quick way to let everyone know what's going on. We've used it to alert that classes have been canceled, schools on lockdown, all these different things. So it's just a great way to keep informed about what's going on.
Absolutely. And I'll again add that information into the video at the end. So anything else that either of you would add about why this resource is important to first-year students, or any PIMA student?
We can just reiterate all the things that we've already said. So we are fully certified police officers, so we do handle a lot of the criminal activity on or around campus. But we're also very approachable, where we're humans too. So we provide a lot of services. You know, you'll hear the typical serve and protect, protect and serve. And we do both. We will keep the campus clean, we'll keep it safe for you guys, but we also serve. So we'll do like you said, jump starts. You got a dead battery, we'll help you do that. Some of us will get dirty, change a tire, help you change a tire, teach you how to change a tire.
Yes.
That's even better.
Yes.
You know, like personal escorts. A lot of these programs at Kimball College require fingerprints, so we can do those at our police office. We can do the fingerprinting for you. It doesn't cost you anything.
Do they need an appointment?
They do not need an appointment.
Okay.
Sometimes we have like large groups for certain programs, and that kind of helps if we can make an appointment. But if not, then sorry.
No, you're good. So that's one of the fun things about when you do an event with Campus Safety is that they are working real time. So I think it's a good time to just wrap up this video. But if you have any questions, just let us know. Drop them below. And thanks for joining us for the first year. Bye.
Thanks, guys.
Perfect.